Russia is an important country and is considered the second most powerful country in the world. And there are deep strategic interests between Syria and Russia. There are deep strategic interests between Syria and Russia. Syrian weapons are all Russian. Many of the power plants are Russian with Russian expertise, and there are great cultural ties between Syria and Russia. We do not want Russia to exit Syria, as some would like. Syria cannot continue without relations with a large regional country like Iran, but they must be based on diplomatic relations, respect for the sovereignty of the two countries, non-interference in internal affairs, and only relations that are compatible with the interests of the two countries without interfering in the matters of sectarian hatreds. We hope that the new American administration will not follow in the same approach of the previous administration in continuing these sanctions and will lift them without entering into negotiations or bargaining.
Hard to believe that 3 months ago he was butchering, figuratively and literally, his opponents in a public square.
Years ago, when I was quite young and naive, probably still am, but I went to Washington from Afghanistan and I gave a talk to policymakers there. And I said, watch out for Al-Qaeda, which is just shaping there. And not so much Al-Qaeda, it was Gulbuddin Hekmatyar, who was the most sinister. And I said, you've got to discriminate, you've got to understand these groups. Some of them are going to be very dangerous to Muslims, to other people. And you will end up with bombs in your cities. And I remember being taken by a senior American senator who sort of condescendingly put his arm around my shoulders and he said, listen, those people you warn us against, they sure kick communist ass. And, you know, I'm sure they're saying, listen, Alastair, those people you're warning us against, the Julanis, now in a suit, now saying all the right normalization words towards Israel. Listen, he does exactly, this is exactly what we want. He's kicking out the resistance. He's kicking the resistance backside, and he's going to normalize with Israel. Isn't that a success?